and they can come and actually be a potential member. A guest is someone like what Katie Toe had today. She brought one of the people that worked in her office, can't necessarily be a member because Katie Toe is already a member, but is a guest. Guests are always extremely welcome to come because they are now exposed to all the other members in the chapter for potential business. So don't worry about whether someone's a visitor or a guest, invite. So this handout I sent over to everybody, and I'll send this over to you. It's real easy to invite people to come to a chapter. Like I went to a farmer's market and this lady it's Mindful Mouthfuls is what it's called. And she was a vendor. She has organic, gluten-free pastries type things. And so in the binder that we have, you notice we have BNI business cards. So you can be very passive about how you hand out those business cards and say, I'd like to invite you to come to a business professional breakfast. And invite them to come that way. It's a little bit more passive. You don't really have a skin in the game. Or you know someone who you want to meet with, and they're like, you're trying to figure out a time to meet with them and say, listen, I'd love to buy you breakfast. Would you please come and join me on Thursday morning? Here, I'll buy you breakfast, and afterwards I want to introduce you to some business professionals that I think that you would like to meet, and they would like to know more about your business. And then afterwards we can have a conversation. So sometimes you're going to be able to get meetings with people because you're going to show them some kind of value, not having a meeting with you. Think about vendors, like for you, vendors who really want to see you. Say, great, sure, I'll have a conversation with you. Come to breakfast with me. What it does is, even though you might or might not give them business, but they get exposure here at the meeting, but then we all get to give our commercial to them, and they could be a really great resource or a referral. Okay, so in this handout it says different places that you can actually find someone to come to a group. The good rule of thumb that BNIs always have, if they're within 3 feet of you, they're a good potential visitor or guest. Just invite them. If you don't invite them and give them an opportunity, because most people say, oh, I'm not going to get up that early in the morning. Well, there are non-morning people that are in this BNI because they make a lot of their business coming to the meetings. Early bird gets the worm, and we have a really great, so be proud that when the kind of don't do's, things you don't do is going, well, it's in the morning and it's about $1,300 a year to be a member, and you don't even let them know that all the money behind it and the members' expectations. You guys joined because you saw value, and their value structure might be different than yours. Just like selling anything, you don't sell through your pocketbook and from what restricts you. You expose them to the opportunity to grow their business practice, or et cetera. Let them decide whether this is of good value for them. So just try to get in a habit, maybe not as a doctor, talking about being, but if you hear of your client or patient saying, my business is really rough right now, and go, listen, I go to this every month, every week. Be my guest on Thursday. Okay. I've done a few things on Facebook. I don't know if some of you have seen what I put on Facebook. I know you did. I have a board where I have, so different ways to invite people. Again, you're not going to get a no that way. I did a Facebook post, and a guy said, oh, I want to be a part of your community board, because I have a board in my office where I have all the business cards up there. And I said, I vet all the people that are on that board, and I would love for you to come on Thursday for me to meet you personally, gather your business cards, but let me introduce you to some business professionals that would love to learn more about your business. Okay, he didn't show up, but people who are on that board, that community board, are vetted from me. And when people go and put their cards on there, I take them off. If I don't know who they are, I take them off. So there's a lot of different things. Like in your office, you could actually have a binder like what we have, and just have them in your office, and people can look through there and take out cards at their leisure without you saying anything. So those are some of the suggestions on the inviting mindset. Don't ever be afraid to ask and invite them to come. So again, the easiest way that I've always done it is strictly through, you want to have a meeting with me? Come meet me on Thursday morning. Okay? And if you ask somebody, and then you're looking for something specific, that a category to be filled in this BNI that we don't have, then you can go and actually say, I don't know, say it's a widget guy. You need a widget guy in here, and go up to someone that you know who does the widgets and say, I would love for you to come to a meeting that I'm a part of, because we need a widget guy. And they go, well, it's too early for me. I go, great, not a problem. Who do you know who has widgets that wants to come and meet 55 other people that want to give him business? Who would you recommend, since you don't want to get the business? Who can you recommend as a widget guy for me? I probably think they'll think twice about not coming to the meeting, because we want to give you business, Mr. Widget Man, but you don't want to come and you're my top choice. Well, who else can I give my business to? And we want to give business to. I promise you they will want to end up coming, especially if you're looking for someone to fill a certain category in this group. Okay? So any questions about the inviting mindset? Just kind of way? Okay, great. I sent this over to everybody. You can look at it. And this is only 15 minutes that we have together. So if you need more help with that, then let me know. So the first of every month, we get a PALMS report. The PALMS report is a way that we are able to measure the performance of your particular seat. The beginning of every month, we got ours. So you see, we got ours this month. So I encourage you, after we go over the PALMS, how to read a PALMS report, go and look at where you stand with your standings in your particular PALMS report. But I have examples of PALMS reports, 2 different chapters. I'm going to go over the shorter one, not the lengthier one, the one that